So it's been a couple weeks, but we are back out here on Yukon Valley multiplayer, still after that albino gold grizzly bear. And right now on the server, it's 11:30 a.m., so gonna be looking for grizzly tracks. Maybe we can get a warning call, try to go after him that way. And in the meantime, we'll be hunting whatever else is active. But hopefully at some point, we get to actually go into grizzly drink time and kind of target them a little more efficiently. Well, that's interesting. Managed to find a couple of grizzlies right at the start here. Now, getting that's going to be tough, and it really sucks we lost the spotting there for a second, because they do that thing where they spin around. Probably a little back there, and I don't think we managed to get that shot either. I don't know if that'll bring him down or not. Looking like we hit a little bit far back, but it actually brought him down decently fast, and maybe that's a good reason to have brought the 338 Lapua today, because that was probably not a good shot. So not the greatest start to this hunt. Hit him, yeah, a little bit back in chest and stomach. Given the circumstance, we'll take it. And I do think, at least for a while here, unless we happen to get host, probably not going to be a lot of grizzly bear opportunities. So we'll take him any way we can get him, even if it should have been a gold that ended up as a silver. That's a big caribou. That is a level 5. It's the small rack, I think, but that can make it. 396 to 475, just feeding out here. We brought today the, what did I bring? The 303, I think? Should be able to get him at that range, but let's get into 150 just to make sure. The only thing we're missing is snow right now. That would look really, really cool, but wind is not good. I think 175 will be good enough. Let's see if we can line this up. That should be about right. He's going to go absolutely nowhere. And hey, you know what? If we dropped that grizzly bear or made a long shot, I don't think we'd have gone up here. What I wanted to do was kind of go through the center of the swamp. It's bison drink time, or actually just the end of it. One of them maybe see if we could get a bison or two, and only because we had to track that grizzly did we end up here. So we've got vital blood there, dead caribou right there. It's an encouraging estimate going all the way up to 475, but if this guy makes it, I think he'll be just above 430. Fingers crossed for him, and he looks good. Not even his left side and right side are a little bit different. I don't know if that's good or bad. Let's find out. He is a troll. 424. I was going to say this rack, back when diamond was 401, I thought this rack was normally like diamond at 420 something, so a little bit unfortunate. Kind of to be expected though. Troll caribou, troll reindeer are just extremely common. And what you're really looking for is like for these back tines to be really almost bladed, like super flat, a lot more massive than that. Those ones are pretty much a guarantee, so no such luck getting a second kill diamond, but not too bad. 11 minutes in, we've already shot a max level animal. So definitely moving in the right direction here. Got a nice level 4 moose up to 260. He's about 300 meters away, but I would certainly think the 338 can get that. So since he's broadside, just gonna tuck that right into the crease. I would imagine it'll take a second for him to start to go down, but he is indeed dropping. And from all that time grinding moose over on Medved Taiga with, I think this, did we use this gun a little bit? I think so, and also the 300. That's pretty much what we'd always see. They'd run decently far, but we're not exactly trying to be in a super rush today, so that's no big deal. We might have actually even saved like a little bit here, because he happened to drop in this little pool. I don't know how far he really floated, but right long shot, 239 score. Pretty well into the lung considering that was nearly 300 meters. We'll definitely take that. Are you actually kidding me? What? There's an albino harlequin duck here. Literally, I'm just standing here trying to decide where to fast travel to. That's going to be difficult to get. Supposedly, they're in a feeding zone, though. So, if they land, maybe we can pull this off. They should kind of land from that direction. The wind isn't great, but they're kind of far enough away. I don't think that's going to be a huge factor. The odds we can get this out of the air are just not that good. So, gonna try to lay here. Just keep eyes on it the entire time. And when it lands, hopefully we can get it. I want to say basically any level 2 harlequin duck is gold. So, pretty good chance he's about to land. So, let's try to see where he lands. Gonna be either in the water or on the shore. And actually gonna respot to get the distance. That's 0 for 100. Really taking his time getting down there. There's a piebald, by the way, but those are a dime a dozen. These are not. That's gonna get him. That's actually a really cool kill. And of course, like, we come out here looking for an albino grizzly bear, and this is, I think, a pretty rare albino, as are grizzlies, but just not maybe the size of the bears themselves. So let's take a look at this guy here. 5 to 6 estimate, lower estimate too, but a pretty cool looking bird. And what the heck, like this rare bird luck just continues today out here on Yukon Valley. Albino Harlequins look really cool. Oh, that's a silver actually. Misses by 0.3. So we've had a couple of bigger ones, but I mean, look at that bird. Just really cool looking albino. Like the pink feet, the pink beak, you can even see the little pink eyes. Just a cool looking bird, and somehow we keep on doing this. So missed all the vitals, actually shot over top of them. No issue with that though. I did not expect to be getting one of those today. I have never seen this. I think the train is glitched on the bridge. I'm not sure. Okay, now I hear the train. Is it only because we've gotten this close to it? Because it actually sounds to me like it's in the tunnel. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. What I kind of want to do is see if we can somehow climb up on the train because it's not moving, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just kills us. So, moment of truth with this. Well, there goes my dream of shooting a moose or something from on top of the train. That's crazy. So it has some kind of, I guess, insta-kill box? Wonder if it'll be there again, because I still want to go down there. I want to see what's drinking there. I mean, it's still there. That's the oddest thing. I think it's in the same place, too. Wonder if... This is a good way to die again, but I wonder if we climb up the back of the train. We might try. Oh, there is no way to jump onto the train. I mean, we're still going to try. I think this is going to kill us. But I've seen every moose around here. There's nothing big. And I want to see what happens. Yep, sure enough. Alright, well anyway, we don't need to come back here now. Well, go figure. After all this time hunting moose and really not getting anything decent, we actually just had the time changed to grizzly drink time. Now, it's not like the beginning of it. It's about 6, so we're going to have to really be efficient with our time. Figure we might as well get that moose, kind of give grizzlies time to get into their zones, because as you can see right now, the moose are all leaving like they're going to probably go rest or whatever they do early in the morning. There's a grizzly there that maybe was already on his way in. But giving them the time, I think, is smart, so we don't go to a lake too early and actually miss ones coming in. And we'll probably do pretty much our main hotspots, like these 5 lakes down here, probably up at the railroad bridge, and these 2, I'd imagine that's all we're going to get to. So now 6 a.m. pretty much on the dot, we can grab this guy, just a silver 176, and we will jump down here and get moving. So basically now, we want to get to as many of these spots as possible, as quickly as possible. And when we're going to shoot grizzlies, we really want to try to get the heart shots. So I guess we're going to move a little bit closer here, see if maybe we can get him to stand up again, or even if he just faces us. Instead, he's going to face away from us and start drinking. That's not exactly speeding things up, but we'll get closer. We can probably 0 for 75 now. That's got his attention. I don't think we can get a hard shot if he's facing the other way, like, at all. Ow. The hope there was maybe spinal cord, and that didn't happen. I don't know if we hit anything good, but that'll make sure he goes down. And I guess, you know, it didn't really work out what it was supposed to. It hit the vertebrae, but not the spinal cord. Considering he literally went nowhere, it was as good as getting the hard shot, but without actually hitting it. Ooh, there we go. There's a mythical. Looking a little bit better than everything else around here. Just want to make sure that's normal male fur, so that's not any kind of rare or anything. There is a decent caribou, but let's go ahead and try to get that guy. A hard shot from here is going to be tough. Doable, I'd say. And actually, somehow, we managed to pull that off, so it will cost us some time, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, actually going around this side of the lake because of this one being a little more south really doesn't cost much time. It actually might be a little bit faster. So definitely biggest grizzly of the hunt. 65.16 is actually pretty solid. 582 kilo. Yep. How did that happen? Alright then. I thought we were going up the hill, but maybe we ran into a tree and that redirected us anyway. Actually, good size mythical. And we still have a bunch of lakes to go. I'm not sure we're getting all of our spots, though. It's already past 7. Well, as is pretty common in multiplayer, disconnected from that one, which is really unfortunate, because finally we had that opportunity to actually hunt grizzlies in their drink time. We got a big one, and we're relegated back to hunting plains bison. Unfortunately, it wasn't just disconnecting either. It looked like the entire server went down. Like, it wasn't available to join again. I guess maybe there was just some kind of crash there. I don't know. Unfortunate as it may be, we'll try to make the most of it, see if we can get anything decent for bison, or maybe we stumble into something else. But it is here now, almost 10 a.m., so about 30 real minutes of bison hunting that we can do. Maybe there's something good waiting on us, you know, for them. So this guy is going to be a 163 gold, actually pretty good for level 3. About 8 above the gold requirement, but I want to say like the lower estimate 4s are generally in that range. That's pretty solid. I mean, we actually don't even need to shoot this one to see that that 3 obviously did score pretty high, because this is a 4 with a max estimate of 165, and of course the level 3 scored 163, so he must have been just below level 4, but I think that's the best thing around here, although I'm not sure we saw everything over there. No big ones, no 5s, no rares, and by the way, at some stage, I would like to get a True Horns gold rare plains bison. I think we got like a leucistic level 2 or something like that since they got the True Horns. That's the only rare. But that bison multi-mount that we've had together before, and maybe we still have it set up now, I think it would look even better with a True Horns gold bison as opposed to the old legacy horns. Kind of an oddly tough track to actually find this guy, by the way. So he's also 163. You can see, I mean, obviously like more mass in the horns, but probably less length. Cool to see the variety. Left long shot 147 meters. And we still have a little more than an in-game hour to find some other ones. This video is just a mess. So we got kicked from that last server, and now we have the very end of Grizzly Drink Time, which is almost where we were before we lost connection to the previous one. And I guess we can try to get to like a couple of spots. So, I don't even know, like, I don't think we're gonna go shoot one of those level 5s. That was my plan, but we might as well save as much time as possible, check this lake in here. Maybe we can get down to the railroad bridge and at least see grizzlies that are starting to walk away. And I think we'll miss it, but maybe the train will actually be moving. Like, what actually is wrong with the train on Yukon? Like, we're gonna get killed here because it's freaking out. What the heck? That is bizarre. So I'm gonna guess, is this just gonna happen forever? I'm gonna guess that whole deal earlier was not a one-time thing. I think the train's really broken. I don't know if we can get out there and get a shot. Because, like, surely if we stand in the middle of the tracks, we're dead. I guess we could shoot from this side. This is some, like, spooky Halloween stuff here. A little after Halloween. Like, I want to go over there. There's caribou and grizzlies, but I know we're gonna die. There's no way we get across there without getting absolutely smoked by that jittering train. Do we try it? What if I stand still? No, that has nothing to do with it. Okay, we survived. I don't think we came over here for anything good. Surely doesn't look like it's still freaking out behind us. I don't know. Let's shoot this level 6, and we'll go all the way down to the other end, just to maybe see what we run into. There could certainly be other animals that we haven't spotted yet. That's aggravating. Like, it's really obnoxious. Oh, well. It doesn't happen when you can run in the middle of the tracks. By the way, if you were wondering, it's still doing that. That's insane from up here. Well, what did we really think was going to happen? Now, we do have an albino harlequin duck in our main lodge, and there's actually a perfect spot here in the second lodge, and after everything that we had going on, there was no point trying to join another server. Who knows what would have happened? But I figured we might as well bring that guy back. The bird luck is continuing. Really, really cool looking bird. I mean, albino harlequins are actually one of my favorites. There's, a fair few bird species now since Reventuli that do have albinos, but early on, I think Harlequins might have been the first duck species that you could actually get them, and they look really, really nice. But, you know, maybe the albino grizzly was out there, maybe it was riding that spooky train, who knows. But, as far as us getting one for our lodge, that quest is going to continue at least for one more hunt. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.